Hello, my name is Gwen, and welcome to your practice. Go ahead and take a seat. Let your back rest and your feet nice and flat on the floor. Just noticing what you notice right here and now. So shift your awareness all the way inside to the breath now and close your eyes. And for this entire practice, once we get the gist of the movement, whether we're pausing in peace and diving inside and feeling for a moment, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. So in a movement, once you have experienced it a couple of times, go ahead and close your eyes so that the experience becomes just a little bit larger so that you can feel it, and there's no such thing as perfect. So just noticing what you notice, and you're doing it right. So go ahead and close your eyes. Take a few breaths through the nose and out through the mouth with a natural sigh. So in through the nose. Let the shoulders sink down each sigh. Let the body become a little heavier. Let go of anything that you might be holding, known or unknown, right here and now. And then I'm going to ask you to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Listen to the breath now. It might feel like a wave of breath coming in and out. Come into your rhythm. And one more just like that. Feel that calm start to envelop the whole body from temples to toes here. Go ahead and lift one arm all the way upward. Let the head come down towards that shoulder and place that hand on top by the ear. It might touch. And then start to say yes. Very slowly, the nose points downward and then to the center. Very simple, easy pose. The eyes close. Noticing the sensation in the part of the neck that's wide open to the shoulder, and the part of the neck that's closed with a light little tight squeeze. Come into your breath now. Eyes are closed, feeling and sensing. And how about two more just like that? Last one. Then go ahead and reach that hand upward. Bring it down. Dive your awareness through the brow to the middle of the brain, where you think that that is. Maybe the back of the eyes, you can sense a sensation there, all the way down through the neck, from shoulder to shoulder. Feel those sensations, and you might even be hearing a noise inside. as this movement is so close to the ears. Then go ahead and take that same hand that was up, place it on the shoulder like a hook, and give it a squeeze. Let the head come away from that shoulder. Press the shoulder down with a little squeeze. And then take the hand upward with a little squeeze. Head comes away from it. And close the eyes and feel the squeeze. A little squeeze into the neck. And maybe one more little squeeze and release. And then a sweep. Sweep from the upward downward. So the neck all the way to the shoulder. Just a light little sweeping. For 2 more sweeps. A pure intent of releasing what we're holding on to in this part of the body. You can press the head with the hand up or let the head naturally come up. Eyes are closed. Feel from shoulder to shoulder, through the neck, all the way up to the middle of the brain. What is the breath like now? One more breath just like that. Then go ahead and lift the other arm up. Bring the head towards that arm, shoulder. Place the hand on top by the ear, like a little weight. The other shoulder drops down, and you start to say yes. Nose points down and then up. Exhale and inhale. In through the nose and out through the nose. And how about 2 more just like that? Let that arm come upward, head comes up with it. The hand that's up, place it on the opposite shoulder, like a hook. Give it a squeeze. Let the head gently come away from that hand as you squeeze and release. Come upward with the hand with a squeeze and release. A little more upward, squeeze, release. And then start to sweep. 2 or 3, plenty. So how about 1 more? Sweep it all away, whatever we're holding here. Let that hand come to the lap. Head comes up to center. Take a breath, 2 or 3, as you explore from the internal viewpoint now. Eyes are closed. Feel and sense that sensation. Shoulder to shoulder, through the neck, the middle of the brain. And 1 more breath, just like that. And then go ahead and come forward. We'll come into a little cat and cow now. Heel toe your feet as wide as your hips or your shoulders. Hang on to your knees and then with your hands pull. Feel the arcing of the spine and the chin comes up. A nice little back bend. Chin comes downward. You round the spine. Tap the chair. Marry it with the breath now. Inhale. And exhale, hollow. Hollow that belly. Tap. Inhale into the back bend. Exhale into the rounding of the spine. And how about one more just like that? Then roll up. Go ahead and heel toe your feet in just a little bit more. From here, you can leave one hand on the chair or thread it through for a side bend. So we'll gently come over to the side and then back. That top hand can stay above, and then you can start bringing it a little bit lower in front, just a little bit, and then close your eyes. Let that top hand come in front, maybe a little lower, and then start to come back up in increments, in little stages of sensation. Then all the way up and over. Then go ahead and bring that arm down, hands to the lap. Nice and tall through the spine, through the crown. Eyes are closed. Let the shoulders sink down. And notice what you notice through the sit bones, all the way up through the side body to the shoulders. Feel the width of the body through the neck. Does it feel wide to the middle of the brain? Take another breath there. And then go ahead, other side. Hang on to the chair, or maybe you place that hand right on the chair, same side. Or option, thread it through and hang on to the thigh or the chair on that side. Other arm up. Start to sway. Once you have the gist of the movement, close the eyes. And notice what you notice, just like this. Feel and sense one side of the body opening up, the other side a light little squeeze. And then slowly that top arm starts to come downward. Maybe one more level down. And then upward. One more breath here. Then raise that arm all the way up, head comes up, and go ahead and pause. Take a breath. Bring that hand that was up over to the shoulder. So it's on the opposite shoulder with a squeeze as the head comes away from it. And then that hand comes upward with a squeeze. And find one more spot. And then sweep upward, downward. And how about one more breath here? Then go ahead and let the hands come down and feel and notice through the neck, the shoulders, down through the spine. Now we'll come into a Sufi circle. So we'll gently bring the hands to the knees and allow the heart to come forward, side, back, other side, forward. So feel now through the sit bones on the chair that you're circling, and the weight now transfers front, side, back, side. Just feel the transfer, the leaning quality. Where is the weight in your sit bones? Let the head become heavy. Eyes are closed. Come to the fluidity and into your rhythm. And then change directions. Come the other way. One more, just like this. Then go ahead and pause. Notice what you notice after moving the spine like that. Moving the neck, the shoulders, the hips. How does that feel in your body? We'll invite a little sunshine in with 3 sun salutations and a little something in between each one. So go ahead and circle the sun. All the way up, look up. Reach, cactus the arms. Float forward. Hands to knees. Fold, look down. Look forward, point the nose forward into a back bend, cobra. And then point it down. From here, come into a twist. Let one hand move up and then follow it with your gaze. And then go ahead and bring it down. Other hand comes up. You can remain looking down or go ahead and look up. Follow it with your gaze. Then bring it down. Circle the arms. Palms touch. Home again, home again, home again. And here we come into floating prayer. So elbows outward. Let the hands float to one side and your gaze the opposite. Then it'll float through center and over your gaze to the opposite side. So one more this way. And then one more that way. And then go ahead and come through center. Allow the elbows to come down. We'll come into a little mudra by making a tray with the hands. So feel and sense the baby fingers touch. Get as flat as you possibly can by pressing the hands nice and wide. And then relax that effort. And then you feed everyone in front of you that you can see. You feed yourself. You feed those that we can't see. And then ourselves. Those that have come before us. And then all the way back down. And we have a little more to offer. In front, self. Behind us, and fill up. Those that have come before us, all the way up, you can look up, and then all the way down. Knuckles heavy, palms upward. Lean into the chair and notice what you notice. Take a breath through the nose and out through the mouth. Another. And a flutter open the eyes and circle that sun. Go ahead and circle the sun. Palms touch. Come into your cactus arms. Float forward, hands to knees. Fold. Look forward. Cobra. Look down. Follow the hand into your twist. All the way upward. and all the way downward. Other side. Let the body breathe in this twist. Circle the sun. Palms touch. Home again, home again, home again. Here we come with our thumbs into the palms. Take the fingers without a squeeze, just wrap. And let one knock downward and one upward. And then meet in the middle and then the other way. All the way up, reach in opposite directions. And then meet in the center. And let the arms move. And here's where you might want to close the eyes and allow the body to feel fluid-like while the head moves on top in any direction. So you feel like a wet noodle, just gently moving in water, in this fluidity. Notice what you notice the other direction, and what does that feel like? And then open up the hands. Let the fingers come in, thumbs on the outside, knock. One up, one down. Meet in the center. Notice how the wrist feels as you're knocking, all the way up, one down. And then back. And then here, you're going to open one hand. Take the fingers with the other and press through the wrist. Just a light little press. And now those fingers point down and let it press downward and into the hand, just a little bit. And now shake that hand. Just a light little shake sideways if that hurts. Control the movement. A little shake like a dog paddle with one hand. And now the other one. Fingers up. Take the other fingers to the knuckles. Light little press backward. Fingers downward. And now shake. And like a dog paddle, shake. Now both. Like a dog swimming in the water, let him shake. If that hurts, control the movement. And then like you're drying off your hands, little shake. And then relax that movement. Just notice what you notice. Nice and tall through the spine. Eyes are closed. Feel and sense the fingers to the wrists, to the elbows, to the shoulders as we start to wake up. We'll come into our last sun salutation seated. So circle that sun all the way up. Palms touch. Cactus the arms and float forward. Hands to knees. Fold. Come into your cobra by looking forward. Look down. Twist. Follow it. Breathe deeply here. Switch. Circle that sun. Palms touch. And then, like you're playing the piano now, our piano comes a little bit upward, like a Dr. Seuss one. So notice if the fingers, all the fingers and the thumb included, can move and play. And now chords. So 2 fingers with the thumb. And let the wrist move like this. Just like that. And then come to one side with the back of the hands to the keys and tongue to the roof of the mouth with a and a last one. Make that vibration. Vibrating the middle of the brain here. Then close the eyes and notice what you notice in the center of the brain. The sounds down to the shoulders, to the elbows, to the fingertips. Take a deep breath. Now we'll wake up the lower half a little here. So scooch up to the front of the chair. Move the arms back and forward and back. And then start to involve the body, the upper torso, forward and back. And just notice the weight on the feet as you do so. So explore. As you come forward, maybe you feel a little weight in the toes. And as you come back, you feel a little weight in the heels. And then start to come up and then back down. We'll do 10. 1, option to not come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we'll come on up. So we're going to do a little dance with our chair. So come to the back of your chair. I'm going to move mine sideways so you can just see what we'll be doing, because my chair might be hiding me. So we'll take a step outward, and then the arm comes up, and then come on back. Same side, stay with the same side. Up, and then back. So feel for yourself, notice what you notice as we move like this. Nice and easy. Maybe you can feel the toes as you come off of balance. 1 foot. And now come like you're reaching in the middle, a little lower. So like we're picking apples from a tree, or you're grabbing something from the back of that cupboard. Maybe 1 more like that. And then how about a little lower? That apple, that low apple. Go ahead and reach. And then 1 more like that. And then come on back. From here, feel for a moment. We'll do a standing scan here. So eyes are closed, hands on the chair, just the fingertips. So we're not leaning. Come forward to the toes, back to the heels, eyes are closed. Like you're balancing some books on the top of your head. Come forward to the toes, back to the heels, to the outer edges of feet, one side, then the other. Find that center point here. Notice from the feet, one leg, then the other, the hips, all the way through the torso, the shoulders, to the middle of the brain. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do that same one other side. So go ahead and take a step outward and reach, and then back. A little step and reach. And this is where it feels a little more like a dance. A little more fluid-like. And then 1 more. And then let that hand come downward as you reach. And then maybe a little lower. And then how about both hands start? A little lower. And we start to come upward. So both hands can now start to move like a star. And now we'll go from side to side. One to this side, and then to the other side. From side to side now. So one more this way. And one more that way. And then a little march. And let's come into that scan. Scan now with the hands on the back of the chair. Notice from the feet all the way up through the legs, the hips, nice and tall through the spine to the shoulders, to the middle of the brain. And take a breath there. And then here we're going to bring ourselves in front of our chair. Walk our hands down our lap all the way to the chair itself. From here, walk your feet out so that you can see your toes just a wee bit. Leave one foot in the middle a bit. So bring it to the center and then walk the other toes back so that you can feel now like a scissoring of the legs. We'll come into half moon here. So bring one hand, one foot in front, the other hand up to the hip. You still have those toes down. This is an open hip standing balance. Keep the nose pointed down right now. And let that back foot come upward and open up that hip. And then bring it down. Bring it up. Hand is here, making sure, and then down. The next time it comes up, bring the arm up and keep looking down. And then maybe this next time it comes up, you can look outward and then maybe upward. And then down. Go ahead and bring both hands to the chair, both feet, so you can see the toes, and let the hips sway. Just a light little sway. And we'll go ahead and we'll do that same thing on the other side. So bring one hand in the middle, the other foot in the middle, and hop the other toes back. Let that foot come up, hand up with the foot, with the leg, and then down. Give yourself permission to stay here. You never have to move on to these add-ons. Maybe that arm comes up towards the sky in this half moon. Maybe you start looking outward and then upward. I'm a little wobbly. That standing leg is working hard. And then down. Both hands come to the chair, both feet. And then go ahead and walk yourself up. From here, come to the back of the chair and do a body scan. So notice the fingertips on the back of the chair. Feel the feet, toes to heels, all the way up through the shoulders, up through the middle of the brain, back of the eyes. Take a breath there. Nice. And now we'll invite a little sunshine, a little more sunshine in here. So go ahead and circle the sun. All the way up, look up. Cactus the arms, float yourself forward. Hands down. From here, come into a twist. One arm floats up. Follow it with your gaze. The other hand floats up. Go ahead and look forward into your cobra. The belly can remain down. And then press through the hands and round through the spine. A little cat and cow. We're going to do 3 here. Inhale, belly down, look forward. Exhale, round. Last one. Inhale. And walk your hands up. Reach up, look up, palms touch. Home again, home again. Go ahead and circle that sun. All the way up. Cactus the arms forward. Fold. Hands touch. Come into that twist. Follow it with your gaze. Trade places. Other side. Come into your cat and cow. Look forward. Belly drops. Press through the arms. Head heavy. Round. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, round. One more. And then circle that sun. Palms touch. Home again, home again, home again. Last one. Circle that sun. Cactus the arms and fold. Twist. Follow it with your gaze. Notice what you notice. Cat and cow. Look forward. Press round that spine. 2 more. Circle the sun. Home again, home again. Go ahead and take a seat. Feel and notice the body as you bring the back into the chair. Notice the heat in the body. We'll come into a little bit of a twist. So go ahead and clasp your fingers. So come away from the back of the chair a little bit and clasp your fingers underneath one of your knees and cross it over. Just let it cross. From here, we're gently going to come over to that side. You can take the other arm and let it rest on the back of the chair or hang on to the chair somewhere. Stay right where you are and inhale nice and tall. And as you exhale, float the chin over the front shoulder. You'll inhale it back to center, exhale it over the other shoulder. Inhale, center, exhale. And now a semicircle. Let the chin come downward over to that back shoulder. Breathe in and exhale down. to the other shoulder. Last one. Nice. And then from here, let it rest. We'll take the other leg up, interlace. Notice how heavy that leg feels as you lift it over. You'll come over to that leg with one hand. The other one comes into the twist, and you're holding that twist of the spine. Sit bones, nice and heavy. They don't move. Then bring the head, the nose over that front shoulder. The eyes will close as you breathe like this. Inhale there. You can exhale if you have a long exhale all the way to the back shoulder. Inhale center. Exhale front. Inhale and exhale. Let the chin come down in a semicircle from shoulder to shoulder. Notice how you feel like this. And one more this way. And one more that way. And then unwind and come forward. We'll come into just a little different of a cat and cow. So go ahead and bring the arms up. Then let the arms come nice and wide as you feel the arcing of the spine, a little squeeze through the shoulder blades, and look up. And as you exhale, the tips of the fingers come towards each other and you round that spine, a little tap to the chair. Then inhale, let the heart be drawn forward. Exhale, round. Come into the breath now. Close those eyes. Two more. Last one. Palms down. Roll the head up and notice what you notice. Feel and sense all the way into the middle of the brain, the shoulders, all the way down the spinal column, to the hips, to the legs, to the feet. Nice. And then from here, go ahead and heel toe the feet just a wee bit wider, and then bring them back the same way. Close the eyes, heel toe the feet a little wider. Each time, find a new place to heel toe your feet and allow them to move like this. And then you'll pause. Let one foot drag forward. The heel remains down and let the toes come up. Bring it down and drag it back. Same side. Bring it forward. Heel remains down. Toes up. Bring it down and back. And one more just like that. Now we'll add on. Foot comes out. Toes come up. Hang on to that pencil. Let the toes curl a wee bit. Bring them down and drag it back. Bring it forward. Up. Curl the toes. Bring it down and then back. And one more just like that. Heel remains down. Curl the toes a wee bit and then drag it back. Notice what you notice. All the way from the feet to the knees, to the sit bones, to the shoulders, to the middle of the brain. Take a breath there. And we'll go hop over to the other side. Let that foot drag forward just a wee bit. Heel remains down, toes up. And then down and back. Maybe 2, 3, just like that. Raise the toes. Leave the heel down. Drag it back. 2 more. Last one. This time, we'll add on. Heel remains down, toes up. Let the toes squeeze and hold on to that pencil. And then back, drag it. And then again, hang on. Drag it back. Last one. Let the toes come up, a little squeeze, and then go ahead and bring that down. Nice. Then from here, let one foot come all the way out. Let that same hand come downward. We're going to do a pose called triangle like this. So you can leave it up if that's not available, or you can come down and hang on, almost like you don't want to collapse and move down. You want to, like you're pulling weeds, come up with the upper body. So you're using your muscular power here. So that, feel that, and then the other hand can come to the knee and you look out, or it can come out, or all the way up into your triangle pose. You'll take a breath there and then let yourself come on down. Drag that foot back. Let the eyes close and just notice the back body, shoulder to shoulder. Feel the elevation all the way up through the spinal column from the sit bones, nice and tall, to the middle of the brain. And we'll come on over to the other side. Let that foot come outward. Option to lean into that thigh with the forearm or come downward to the ankle. Careful not to collapse into it. Look to the other side. Find your place with the arm out or possibly up. 2 breaths wherever you find yourself, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. And then go ahead and bring it on down. Bring that foot back. Take a deep breath. Exhale it all out. Notice what you notice. Nice. Then let yourself come back into the chair. Bring your palms together for fire palms and feel and sense the heat that you're starting to generate in the palms. Let that grow. Then cup the hands and bring the weight of the head into the palms. Take another breath right where you are. Go ahead and drag the fingers over the face. The palms come together in deep appreciation for yourself for showing up. Namaste.